How? How is it still not gone? I don't understand. What is it doing? Hello, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about my lip products and how I've been using them this past month. So if you like to see makeup panning content, then this is the channel for you. So each month I am keeping track of not how many times I'm using the lipstick products and all that, just because then in some ways it would make me want to use them less, because it's like, well, I want to throw in that color, but oh, then I have to go make another tally mark. So instead of trying to discourage myself from using them, I'm just measuring the usage each month, and just to kind of make sure I'm keeping on track with it and see if maybe, I've gotten too much in my collection. I will say I haven't brought in anything this past month, which I had been kind of bringing some things in this year, so I feel like that's good. I don't have any empties though this month either, so however you want to take that. My usage for the month though is good. So let's go ahead and start talking about each item. Normally I go in a certain order, but I'm just going to go in like whatever I can grab most easily from my hands. Actually, no, I don't want to do that one first. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. This one, why is it still around? I don't know. You can tell there's not very much left. I used 1/1600 of a gram, which is not as much by a lot, because last month I used half a gram. But that was, I think it was in a project at that point. So I'm just trying to get myself to use this, especially with a certain lip liner. Is it this one? It is this one. So this is a pink lip liner from Mario. And I did have good use on this, partially because I had to sharpen it. So this one, let me see. Oh, I used, yes, way better. It was 27/100 of a gram versus last time was just 300 of a gram. But again, it's the sharpening or not sharpening. It depends on what part of the month we're in, I guess. I just got lucky this time. But this is sort of a warm pink. And I always want it to be more pink than it is. So then I actually have it on right now with this lip gloss. So pairing them together helps me get at least a warm pink look. I would still like it to be just, I don't know, I want it to be more this color, this kind of purpley color, and I just can't get that. Whether this, is on its own or with the lip liner. So, both are not favorites, would not be repurchased. Okay. This one's the next easy one to grab. So this is my Milani lip oil. I only have one. If you watched my Talk Me Out of It videos, then one of the recent ones I was eyeing, there's a holiday set that has not this, was it this one? No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was the other two that I had before this one, plus a third one that I would be interested in trying, and it was for a good price. So we'll see. I feel like I want to make more progress on this, or maybe, because this I do enjoy using. Maybe if I can finish this guy, then I would let myself get that 3-pack. I know it's a 3-pack and I'm just finishing this, but I have finished 2 of those lip oils in under a year, so it would not be a big deal and I enjoy, it wasn't like hate panning them, it was a joy. So I feel like I would be fine, doing that. So this lip oil, I used more than last month. I used 26/100 of a gram versus 19/100. So, and there's some windowing. It's just sort of as I wish to use it, I'm pulling it out. It's just nice. I will say sometimes it kind of gathers though on the edges of my lips, and then it makes it look kind of like I put on lip liner, but like a little bit of a dark lip liner and didn't blend it, but not in a cute way, just in I messed up way. So sometimes it's kind of nice to have something underneath, with this. But if I'm just wearing it at home, for comfort, then it's fine. Okay. This Ole Henriksen lip balm, this was the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. So I wish it wasn't sparkly. I say that each time, but it's still a nice scent and a good feeling at this time. I used a little bit more than last month. I used 27/100 of a gram versus, 2/10 of a gram. I don't know why 2/10 sounds like more than 27/100. It's not, but it sounds like it. So, you know, I am still using it regularly, even with the shimmer. This I had also gotten at the same time. You can just tell because it's like, you know, there's this depression happening with it. This is the Glossier Mango Bomb.com. And so this one I used 25 hundredths of a gram. I used 24 hundredths before, so, you know, I'm pretty consistent, I guess, with it. Still enjoying this. This is great for putting on at nighttime, and it lasts me, you know, into the morning. Like when I wake up, it's still on there, and my lips have overall been a lot more moisturized, but I'm not always wearing this at night, so maybe I should. No, I'm trying to stick with ones that I don't need to open first. So this NYX Lip IV treatment, I use it as a lip stain. I didn't use it as much this time because last time it was 27 hundredths of a gram. This time it was only 13 hundredths of a gram, but again, I'm pretty sure it was in a project last time, and this time it was just, you know, when I wanted to use it. So, you know, I am still using it. I don't know if I'd repurchase it. Not sure, but that's how I feel about it right now. All right, I'm not gonna bother opening this. This Mario lip balm is the Rosewood Glow, and it's fine. Again, it had been in a project, but not this month. Where am I finding it on there? There's my, okay. So yeah, I think last time it was in a project, it was 16 hundredths of a gram used. This time was 13 hundredths, so I guess actually not bad, but maybe the project, it might have kind of gone over the 2 months, so maybe I was still gonna use it, I don't know. I feel like recently it was in something. Again, would not repurchase. I do still kind of feel like the minty stuff is bothering me a bit. I also just don't enjoy that. All right. This gloss, sometimes I get windowing, and right now you're not seeing it, but you know, I used 17 hundredths of a gram. It was not in a project, but that is almost double what I'd used the previous month. So, you know, I guess I was in the mood for using it. I also am just, I think, trying to use it up a bit and move it out. Although the color is fine, and the fragrance I've gotten more used to. I think it might also just be not as strong as it was when I first got it. This e.l.f. lip balm, I used a bunch more. It was not in a project, but I had it in my purse, and we were going out a bunch, and I was using it, which it was nice for that because it's, you know, it gives a little bit of a color without me needing to like have a mirror. So it was 25 hundredths of a gram used versus 11 hundredths the previous month. All right, now it's a much more reasonable handhold amount to hold in my hands. Okay, this Milani lipstick, I have definitely just been, you know, wearing it away gradually. I used the exact same amount as last time. It was 6 hundredths of a gram, but it wasn't in a project, so it's just me using it. So I just gotta, you know, keep it going. Will it be done by the end of the year? I don't know. Then I have this Milani lip liner. This one also is gonna have big usage because I just sharpened it. So last time, I guess last time maybe I sharpened it too, because last time I used 1/10 of a gram and this time was 12 hundredths of a gram. So, you know, it's about the same. The NYX lip liner, I could maybe sharpen it, but I don't really need to. I only used 1/100th of a gram, but last time there had been no change. So I think we're just getting down to like where the cap is weighing, because I'm weighing it with the cap, and I guess I could start weighing it without the cap, but then I don't know, it feels like cheating because I was weighing it before. So it's fine. I'm not super worried about using up these two lip liners just because I've liked them and enough. Anyway, this one I wouldn't rebuy, the next one, but you know, I find myself more drawn to using lip liners, or at least these, than some other lip products. So I would repurchase the Milani. I had it in a different color before. I like this color, I don't know, or I might just get another color just to mix it up. The NYX, I'm not a huge fan of the formula. And for this Milani lipstick, again, I'm just gonna be tossing it at the end of this year, I feel like, because I don't wanna just keep it around. It would have been 2 years old at the end of this year. And so this, I used 5 hundredths of a gram. I used 8 hundredths of a gram the last time. It's just, you know, kind of slow moving. I doubt it will be done unless I start like eating it. I mean, honestly, which I'm not going to do. And finally, I felt actually pretty proud of this. I know it's the same usage as last time, but still the fact that, again, we're kind of at this whole situation of the cap and packaging weighing a lot. I feel like it's just gotten so small. Let me just kind of do a little zoom in. I used 5/100 of a gram. I have been enjoying this and using it. I feel like I've been liking it with like that Milani lip oil. I'm trying to think what else I've worn it with. Yeah, I don't know. I've been using, oh, maybe with the Ole Henriksen, because it's like sparkly, and so kind of like putting this underneath, and it's like lighter, and so together it's more medium. But yeah, so, you know, I won't necessarily repurchase this, but I'm glad that it's not like a hate panning situation. So that is where we are at for my lip products this month, and hopefully you enjoyed getting a little recap of it and my feelings on the products as the month has gone on. And I want to thank you for watching. Until my next video, I hope that you will be doing well, and I'll see you then. Bye!